5 miles uphill. And when I say uphill, it's uphill. Whew. Yep, hell of a view from up here. And all we have to do is right there's the tunnel through the mountain. So let's go. Can't go any higher. Well, you can. You can be scrambling. Here we go through a hole in the mountain. Yeah. Now,
it's a tin flat or it's a tin pack for $180. And I'm like, do y'all have any idea? The people that are up there are their roofing company, right? That's what you know.
you know, I hope I'm not overselling it, but every time we come around a different bend, the trail makes a twist in the woods, and we come down a hill, you get this view. And it just keeps getting better. So we have 5 days of this yet, today and 4 more, and I don't know, it just keeps getting better and better and better. We're all taking a break here at Don Miss Falls. Guys are fishing, snacking, drying some gear, filtering some water, just taking a good break. Like the guys say here, we've got a pretty tight-knit group of guys. Iron sharpens iron. Just when you think you're getting tired, you got a bunch of great guys here I'm hiking with. Total strangers I've never met, but they feel like almost lifelong friends now. They encourage, they help, they support. It's just a great guys trip out here. And like some of the guys were saying this morning, it's phenomenal that we have wives that will support us to do this and allow us to come on out here. I mean, I know my wife and I, we always take vacations together. So this is, since I was in the Army, this is the most time I've spent away from her. And she put her blessing on this. And she says, you need this, you need to go with your brother and his friends. And every guy out here said the same thing. My wife backs me up 100% on this and encouraged me to come. She knows what this does. And I think out of the guys out here, iron sharpens iron. That was in this morning's little prayer, little devotional that we did when we got here. Iron sharpens iron. And that's true. You know, we get beat down in the business world. We get complacent, we get tired, we get lazy, we get slow and fat, and we do nothing. And we complain about our jobs and our everyday life, and that's not what we're meant to do. We weren't put on this earth for that. And the good Lord made this opportunity. This is the day He gave us to do what we can with it. And I think it's putting me personally back in the fire, getting heated up, get pounded on the anvil a little bit, gonna suffer, make some serious mistakes out here and do some stupid stuff, but I'm gonna get pounded back into shape. I'm gonna get put on the anvil, and I'm gonna get ground back down on the sharpening stone when this is all done, and I'll come back to work, and I'll come back to civilization as a different person. And I think that's the greatest thing, is being around other guys like this. I think it's important. If you're just a guy that's going through the business world, day-to-day living, go find a group like this. I was blessed. My brother takes the time, effort, money, and plans this stuff every freaking year, and finally I got to go on one of these trips. So it is one of those things, iron sharpens iron, and here's the guys out here that are doing it. So we'll catch you further down the trail. Have a good day. All right. Gil. Today we have wildfire smoke blocking out the sun. Of course, that makes it a little bit cooler. Looking down the valley here, you can see the lakes in the distance. This is where we were this morning, way down by those lakes. We're hiking uphill 5.7 miles, all uphill today. So far we've come up, and this is taking a quick break here. Look at this. We gotta get up to that ledge. Right up there, we're gonna get up to that ledge, and then we still have to go higher from there. That's not the top, that's not where we're going. But we'll get a good little break up there. Wow, we're on a break up the side of, what is this, Stony Indian Pass? Stony Indian Pass. We're working our way up. It's 5.7 miles straight up the whole way. The sun is out. There's a light breeze up here. We found a little shady little overlook, beautiful waterfalls. But if you can see the look on my face, my butt's whooped. I gotta take a break, guzzling twice as much water as I do back in Mississippi when I just go hiking on weekends and things like that with a full pack with the same weight I have now. But man, I'm drinking twice as much water, which means you got to carry twice as much water. And for you rocket scientists, fresh water weighs 8 pounds a gallon. And I'm normally carrying 3 liters at a time, just, a little over a third or 3/4 of a gallon, that's 6 pounds. But we look every step along the way. Where can we filter water? Where can we resupply ourselves? So got to have a little science about it. If you carry too much water and you're not drinking it, you're just wasting energy. So you want to carry just enough. But the dangerous point is you can't gamble and not carry enough. It'll cost you. Other than that, we'll be rocking on. I'll get some more footage as we get further down the trail. And happy hiking, everybody. Pretty peaceful up here. Good thing there's a breeze, huh? We've just about crested the pass. This is our view to the left. Tip Mountain. That's our view. And this is where we came from. Way down, way down. It goes without saying that we are whooped, and I mean physically beat at this point. We still have a mile to our campsite, and the shadows are starting to get longer. The day's getting waning on, and we got a lot of camp chores to do. The challenge tonight is our only water site for this campsite is 3/4 of a mile before we get to our campsite. So we have to camel up, drink all the water we can, filter more water, drink as much as we can. We have to fill up everything we can and walk to our campsite, because in the morning there's no water for 6 miles. So everything we get tonight and have to drink for breakfast is you're using tomorrow's water. So no brushing teeth. I'm not cooking a meal with water tonight. I'm not doing any of that stuff. I'm just cameling up, drinking water, conserving, going to bed, getting up and hiking out. But we'll give you an end of day wrap up with Jeff and his Fun with Flags, and we'll see you down the road. What you're looking at there is and the winds are whipping. We still have to go up this trail, up around that bend. And then we got a couple miles down to our campsite. It's a 12-mile day, and that is absolutely brutal. The views are amazing, as you can see these glaciers on these mountains over here. But I don't even know if you can hear me. The wind is so strong. We've had 60-mile-an-hour winds up here today that have almost blown us off the trail. Jeff was making a video, and the wind whipped him and knocked him right down. He couldn't even stand up. That's how strong it is. Absolutely crazy winds up here. Tell me what I'm looking at, Jeff.
Coming up the mountain.
I know that, but tell me what the mountain is. Mount Wilbur.
The other side is Iceberg Lake.
That's the first of 4 lakes in the valley. At the end of the 4th lake is where we are parked. But the trail drops down and runs right along the edge of the lake. So that's gonna be as flat as today gets. So our final couple miles are gonna be very enjoyable. Sure gonna miss this view. Bullhead Lake. All right, six days. 6 days and 60 miles. And here we go. On our way to the truck, we are at the end. We're taking the horse trail off. The horse trail way.
Where y'all been? We've been waiting down here for hours. We've been here for hours. I'm glad y'all made it. We're about to call search and rescue.
You just wanted to get off the mountain.
No, I really like that we even stopped
I would
to
never
fish.
say that, Jeff.
We even stopped to fish.